forward to hearing what you had to say.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Bob Miller and Len Mooney, and we have another fantastic edition today of the Practice Gratitude Success Show. And you know, we usually on Friday mornings we have Jackson Kelly is here, and he always talks about his show Friday Night Live and things. But he, you know, as many of you know, that he had an injury, so he's out of action. He's not going to have. We don't think he's going to need surgery, but you could use his prayers. So if you could take a moment right now and just send some prayers, some energy, whatever it is that you can send to Jackson Kelly, in God's name, just for healing, for quick healing for Jackson, so that he gets on the mend and he gets back up in action as soon as possible. So thank you very much for doing that. And so I'm going to introduce our wonderful co-host who stepped in today and just like on a really short notice. And I'm going to give the introduction. Let me pull it up here real quick. Her name is Karen Riordon Palmer, and she's an amazing lady that I've become friends with just recently. I'm actually going to be on her radio show tonight. But here's her bio. Let me take a sip of my reds here. Karen is following her inner calling to help women, children, and animals end the suffering of abuse. She is a successful nonprofit business leader, environmental educator, game designer, animal communicator, NLP practitioner, Kundalini. Is that how you pronounce it?
Kundalini.
Okay, Kundalini. I'm not good with Spanish. All right, yoga and mindfulness instructor. She combines ancient wisdom, technology, and modern science to help make our world a better place. She also helps dreamers, visionaries, change agents, and peacemakers find their voice and share their message and gifts globally. She uses hashtags for higher consciousness and is the registered owner for Global Kindness, hashtag Global Kindness, which is one of the top hashtags being used in social media. She believes in being a voice for the voiceless, hashtag voice for the voiceless, and helps many other nonprofit organizations and animal rescue. She teaches yoga and mindfulness to 6 to 12-year-olds children in after-school programs. She is the founder of her local Earth Day events. She donates her time to help children and animals with her nonprofit organization. Karen Riordon Palmer. Karen, thank you so much for being here today. Welcome to the show. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm so grateful to be here.
And Karen, let me just say thank you to everybody who's here today. We have Terry Miller, we have Jackson Kelly's wife Christy. I don't want to introduce her as that, but because we were praying for Jackson, we have Chris Schaus, we have Tara Moffat, we have Craig Kessler. There's some other people here too. Did you see the other ones that I missed there, Len? But people are popping as we go along here. But so anyways, Karen, thank you again for taking us on such short notice. I really appreciate you being here, and I just love the connection we have already. We've already made an amazing connection. You're just like incredible. I love the things that you're doing.
Thank you. I believe we all have gifts and we all have incredible messages to share, and that we're all part of a jigsaw puzzle. Each one of us has a special piece, and we can't fit in a place where we're not supposed to be. We just sometimes I feel like a lot of people are trying so hard to fit into a place where they really are not called to be. They're just doing it out of fear and doubt. And we're really part of this incredible tapestry, and each one of us weaves in and out of each other's lives so that we can truly help to make the world just a little brighter and a little cheerfuler and a little happier. And each day we get those opportunities. They're given to us in all kinds of different ways. Hi, everybody. I'm glad everybody's here. It's fun to be here.
I love the jigsaw analogy. I've never heard that. That's cool. That makes so much sense, doesn't it?
We are. The thing is it's so funny because we all kind of are. We all know that we're here for a really important reason. Each and every one of us knows that there's some reason why we're still here, why we happen to have the vision to try and help others. And a lot of that has to do with just trusting your inner guidance and trusting that inner voice that is always trying to encourage us to, be more of who we came here to be.
Right. And so many of us, like you said, we try. We're hardworking people. We have really great intentions, we're not fitting into it's just not right for us. And I like what we were saying. We are talking about right before the show came on. You're saying you do more now of just following your vibrations, following the feelings of things instead of trying to make sense of things. You just kind of follow. Could you talk more about that? How you do that?
Yeah. And Chris, thank you. It's great to meet you. I'm glad that you love animals. We're all animal lovers. We're all in this together. You know, the animals have helped me to understand that there really is a message that the animals have come to teach us. And you know, that's what I've been following, the vibration that the animals have taught me. You know, if every human got these lessons that their animals were guided to them to teach, then we would see the world starting to transform. And those are 4 lessons. Number 1 is be unconditional. Notice it's be, not do. Be unconditional. Number 2 is be forgiving. And number 3 is be in this moment. And number 4 is just be pure joy. Be pure joy. Can you imagine the world if every human realized that that's what we're here to do? We're all running around trying to do and find our purpose and find our meaning in life. And that's all it is. The animals have made it so super clear. And so how I'm a marketing strategist, and I use mindful media. So I use the media to help to use my voice to be a voice for the voiceless, for children, for animals, for women, for anybody who is out there that doesn't know how to get their message out in a bigger way. So that's basically how I teach.
That's awesome. I mean, I caught myself using that word awesome a lot of times as my morning video today. I even wrote in, I even edited, I said, Bob, stop using the word awesome. But some people, I don't know how to describe them more other than awesome. I think what you're doing is just incredible. It's just like, wow.
Animals and nature and children are pure joy, and they bring us back to the remembrance that we are pure joy too.
And it's simplistic.
So it's really simple, and we try to complicate things so much because our ego wants to complicate things. But the thing is that we are not separate from the animals. The animals and us are in this together, and we're all working to help this beautiful earth that we live in to be the type of world that we all know we can co-create together, you know? And so, so I follow my vibrations. I follow my inner guidance like it's a GPS. And I pay attention to, you know, the time that I spend out. Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad that you understood, that you really relate to this. So yes, I spend a lot of time, I take my shoes off. I live in Southern California, so I spend a lot of time at the beach. I walk in the grass. I spend a lot of time with wildflowers. And I've been really blessed since I was a little girl. I've had a gift that I've been able to really connect with nature and animals and children especially on a deeper level. And I'm able to help other people to step into their greatness. And working with animals, I'm a conscious dog trainer. So when I wrote my book, The Secret to Puppy Love, this is a book for animal communicators, for learning how to use mindfulness with your pets, learning how to use energy healing. I'm also a Reiki master. So using all of our techniques and gifts so that we can have a deeper and more spiritual relationship with our pets, which expands and helps us to have a deeper and more beautiful relationship with our family members, which are part of the pack. We are uniting the pack. You see, we are the pack. The animals have helped us to realize that we are all part of the same family. And you know, don't you see how all these different animals are like really reaching out to each other? You know, they're not looking at the different species. Have you seen all the videos with kittens that are, you know, with tigers and with monkeys that are with, and they're not looking at each other's species as separate. See, that this is what they're trying to teach us.
Well, I need to look no further than my own house, right? There's got 5 dogs and 2 cats here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so beautiful. My last name is Palmer. Karen, my other book is Global Kindness Going Viral. And that's who I am, Karen Palmer. My maiden name is Riordon, but you can find me on all social media as Mindful Media Mom and Karen Palmer. That's who I am.
Now, Karen, you were initially going to come on here on the 28th of this month, and you're still going to come on, right? On the 20th, you're still going to be here on the 28th.
Yes, that's our Global Peace Week.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's started. She was going to come on before that show. I was on her show last week. We did I was my first blab, our first blab.
Yeah.
I don't smoke cigarettes, but I had one afterwards. My very first blab talk, but that was cool. I really appreciated being on your show. That was awesome. So we discussed you coming on the 28th, because that is the first day that we're kicking off that week, the Global Kindness Week.
Yes, it is global. Yes, Global Peace Week. Global Peace Week and Global Peace Project is an experiment that my partner and I have taken on the role of being peace ambassadors, and we are working together with several incredible people to have a whole entire week dedicated to spreading peace and kindness and love using all social media platforms, all live streams, so that people can know that they can go to our channel and they can count on hearing about the good things that people are doing in the world, and how we can, as a society, use media for a greater good.
So how can we all help you? Because you were going to come out on the 28th. So now that you're here sooner, how can we get momentum to help you more? How can we
if you could use the hashtag Global Peace Going Viral everywhere. Anytime you use a post, anytime that you share a tweet, yes, anywhere that you share Global Peace Going Viral. This sends a message to the media and the masses that we want global peace, and we choose to see it. Global peace going viral. Yes. And the reason that we are utilizing as many different ways that we can. When I did this with Global Kindness, my Global Kindness Going Viral. I'm a mom who wanted to help make the world just a little bit brighter for my daughter. I ended up starting a nonprofit organization because there were no programs in the school that were teaching environmental education. That's how I ended up designing a board game for children. So all of this has pretty much evolved from my desire to try to help make things a little bit more beautiful for my daughter. So that's how it all started for me. And then as I started this beautiful journey along the way, I found everybody wanted the same thing. And so when I started, I made a wish for Global Kindness to go viral on my birthday, because I'm a success and a mindful coach. I use the universal laws. So I use the law of attraction, the law of abundance, the law of giving and receiving, all the different laws that we have, the universal laws. And I've been able to create my own dream life. And so now I teach others how to do that. So for my birthday in 2015, my husband surprised me and took me on, for my birthday, took me to Las Vegas. And he surprised me by flying out my best friend from Boston, and my sister drove out from California. So when we got there, I realized how incredibly blessed my life had become. And when they gave me my cake and told me to make a wish, I thought, I'm so grateful. I mean, I'm just so incredibly grateful. I wish that we could have global kindness go viral. And I wish that all people could learn what I've learned so that they could apply it to their lives and to their families and to their experiences. So when I made that wish, I feel like it set in motion magic and miracles. And all these people started, I made a video and I asked people to share, kind of like what you're doing, Bob. But I asked people to share with me things that they were doing, in their area, in their corner of the world, to help to spread kindness, because I really wanted to hear about it. And people contacted me from the UK, from Australia, from all over the United States. And I realized we started a global kindness revolution. And so I wanted to do the same thing for global peace. And so I enlisted the help of my beautiful friend Astra, who is an incredible peace ambassador herself. And we decided that we would create a global peace week where we could donate all of our efforts to utilizing all of our gifts in social media, in marketing, with our channeling, with our messages, with everything, so that we could help to make global peace go viral. So that's what you can do to help.
Amazing. Gosh, amazing. Well, I'm in.
Yeah, and you can go if you'd like to get, I'm a nonprofit organization. So when you buy my books, you actually are investing in the children and the animals. My books are Global Kindness Going Viral. I'm on Amazon, and I'm also on my own website is globalkindnesstv.org. But that all of that helps. And I also designed a board game for children that's called Let's Save Our Earth. And we use all of our, techniques and gifts to share our messages in ways that each of us make a huge difference. Now, I see Lisa says, I worked at a Montessori school that promoted peace in the environment, and the kids loved it. Yes, Lisa. It's funny because I worked for a nonprofit organization that was for peace in the environment, and I started going out to the schools, and we had such a huge, huge response from the kids that they started asking for me to come back more and more. And this organization went out of business because they didn't have the funding. And so I started my own nonprofit organization. That was almost 15 years ago when my daughter was in kindergarten. Now she's in college.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Len, do you have anything that you want to ask Karen?
I'm really just sitting here. I'm sort of blown away.
Me too.
And there's so many things that you've said that resonate so deeply with me. I have an adopted baby elephant over in Africa, for example, taking care of the animals that simply can't take care of themselves, the orphaned elephants, the mountain gorillas, the wolves, and helping animals, World Food, trying to feed children, the water projects. I've been, these are some of the things that I've been involved in, but at a very minor level, not anywhere near the level you're involved. And so it's really exciting. When Bob told me you were coming on, it's really exciting to just meet you and to become part of the movement.
Well, Len, you know what? It's beautiful that you are a part of the movement. And the thing is you are a huge part of the movement. And the thing that we have done for generations is we've belittled ourselves into believing that we have to do these big things. Every little action makes a huge difference. Every video, every message, every time that you donate money to help animals. We have the Bless the Waters. Please go to blessthewaters.com. Tomorrow is Bless the Water Day. And globally, there will be meditations that are synchronized so that we are blessing all the waters all over the world globally. So yeah, everything that we do makes a huge difference, Len. And the fact that you felt resonant with what I was saying, is just a mirror. I'm a mirror of what's possible for everyone. If one person can make a difference, and each person can make a difference, you see, this is why my guides and my angels and the animals have chosen me to be a spokesperson, and my partner Astra also to be a spokesperson, because we are showing you what's possible for all of us, and that there really is no difference between what we accomplish apart or together, because we are one. We are all in this together. There is no us and them. There's only us. And we are the US, the us, that needs to realize that we are leading the pack. Like, it's the unifying the pack. The United States is everybody's looking to see what we're going to do next, you know? And that's why I want to use media for a good, because media has been used. We all know what's been happening with media, right? We've all seen what's been happening with media. And I didn't really understand technology myself. And so I had to teach myself. I had to learn how to utilize it in order, first of all, to sell my books, and also in order to have, a following, to be able to get my message out there. I had to learn how to do all of this myself. And so now I love teaching others, because I'm like a big kid. I need to make everything fun. And so, like, when I was designing my board game, I was like, what are you guys talking about? There's no board games in the schools. There's like nothing that kids can learn. You know, I was shocked that there wasn't anything that was available for the kids. And we have a different type of child learning now. They need things to be more playful and fun. And honestly, we as adults need things to be more playful and fun, don't we? I mean, I think we all want things to be more playful and fun. And so that's what I did. I learned about how to use Twitter, how to use Instagram, how to use Facebook to unite the tribes, to unite the Earth angels, to unite the superheroes, because we're all in this together. Yeah, our inner child totally needs to play. And so does our wonder child, Terry. And so does our magical child. You know, there's three pieces. I'm an NLP practitioner. So there's three pieces that are missing in most of our lives. We haven't healed our wounded inner child. We haven't allowed our wonder child to fly free and soar, and we haven't allowed our magical child to bring miracles to us. So there's so many ways that we can really help to make our world better just by being who we are.
Unbelievable. Yeah, actually, Terry had a show the other night. It was about releasing her inner child.
Yeah.
And it was fun. Yeah, she had her regular co-host on her, Tay, and then she had our friend, and your friend too, Debbie Garcia, was on her, and the whole show was all about just fun. It was just about, you know, being acting, bringing up your inner child, and we need more of just having fun, just enjoying life a little bit more, huh?
Absolutely. Embrace that fun. Embrace it. Don't feel guilty about it. Embrace when you feel joy, when you see a puppy playing. Embrace when you see a kitten rolling around in the yarn. Embrace when you see a child giggling and blowing bubbles. Embrace and play and get into that. You know, that's the way that, you know, we are going to transform the planet. That's how we're going to transform the planet. You know?
That sounds more fun to me.
Yeah, more playful, more joyful, the loving energies, the playful energies of how we can, you know, really bring into our day-to-day life more joy, more attraction to more abundance. The way that we attract more abundance, joy, and happiness is be abundance, joy, and happiness.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because what you are, you attract. And so, the more that I used to think, I wish there were more kind people in the world. I used to get so frustrated, and why are people so hard and hurtful? And I kept seeing over and over again. And then I started seeing, how can I be more kind? So I started donating my time to the senior center. I'm a singer and a songwriter. So I went and donated my time and visited with seniors at my local nursing, the local nursing center. And, our seniors are teaching us so much about gratitude. And their generation is considered the silent generation. And I want to give them a voice so that they can be the generation gratitude. So I know you're going to love my next book that I'm working on right now, is bridging all of these generations, bridging the millennials, Generation X, Generation Y, bringing together all the generations so that we can learn from each other.
I'm in. I mean,
That's my next book, Generation Gratitude. That's the next. Yep, that's my next book that I'm working on right now as we speak. I've been interviewing 70 to 100-year-olds and learning so much about their generation and how much our world has changed in these 100 years. I mean, it's unbelievable how much our world has changed in 100 years.
It's really something, Karen, how, now we see all those changes, but now with the technology that's available and things like that, how much is it going to change, like just in the next 10 years?
In the next year.
Exactly.
And the next, I mean, I think about how far I've come in 1 year. And I think about when I first started, when I made the wish for global kindness, and how huge it felt to me, Now it doesn't feel so huge because there's so many of us that are in this together, and I love Len. Thank you so much for sharing that. I really would love for you to be, a voice with me, a voice with us. And there are lots of ways that we can do, things together. And please reach out to me on Facebook. My group is Raise Your Vibe Tribe on Facebook, but I'm also the Mindful Media Mom. So you can, that's my page on Facebook is Mindful Media Mom. And yes, and find ways that you can, in your corner of the world, do every day one thing at least that makes somebody else smile. Just one thing every day. And you'll see, awesome Queen of Green. Ooh, I love that. I'm the Queen of Global Kindness. I got nicknamed the Queen of Global Kindness on one of these talk shows that I was doing. And then it just kind of stuck and everybody started saying, oh, the Queen of Global Kindness. And yes, we are all in this, this is why I love to get together and show people that everyone matters, that we're all part of the jigsaw puzzle, that every message, every person, every animal, every situation, every vibration is changing the world. Do you realize that one person, I just finished reading Power versus Force by Dr. David Hawkins, and that one person who is radiating at love, with gratitude, with non-judgment, with self-acceptance and acceptance of others, counterbalances 90,000 people who are in the lower vibrations of guilt, shame, blame, and anger. So our vibration makes a difference on a huge level. So don't belittle your vibration. Don't belittle what you're doing. What you do matters. Make a video a day like what Bob's doing. Think about or write a blog or share what you are grateful for on social media. Bring all the high vibrations of all the good things that people are doing in the world. you can be a force for good.
Or we can talk about the elections. I'm not kidding you. I'm just joking.
And that's another beautiful thing that a friend of mine, James Twyman, is doing. He's wearing t-shirts, he's wearing a t-shirt that says meditate for peace. And he's going to all of the rallies, he's going to go to Donald Trump's rally on the 21st. So he's asking all of us to join at worldpeacepulse.com. And we have over 10 million people who are on call to meditate for peace. Over 10 million people on call. So when he says we're going to Syria, we're going to India, we're going here, we all get to join. And he will send us an email. So you can go to that website. It's worldpeacepulse.com. That's James Twyman. He wrote a beautiful book called The Moses Code. Yes. And join us tonight on my radio show with Joey Giggles. This is what our dear friend Bob is going to be our guest tonight. So that is blogtalkradio.com/Joey Giggles. And from my time, 5 to 7 Pacific Standard Time, 8 to 10 Eastern Time, we will be, yes, Joey Giggles and I are we've collaborated, because when we co-create and collaborate, we change the world together, you guys. When we co-create and collaborate, we change the world.
Awesome.
Change the vibration. We change from helplessness. We change from a place of fear to a place of love. And that's where our government needs to get to.
Well, thank you so much, Karen. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put out a video this morning and a blog this morning about everything that you said today. So make sure that I get all of the links, everything you want me to put into it, and I will put that out there today. So everybody.
And please reach out to me on social media, guys. Follow me on Twitter. I'm Positively123, and it's spelt pause like the paws of your puppy. Positively123.
I'm going to get all of your books, your game board. I'm going to get everything you do. I'm going to do it because.
Oh, thank you so much. And also on Periscope, if you have the Periscope, I do a daily show that is on Periscope, Raise Your Vibe and Talking Animal Sense. So I share every day, and I also do business tips. So you can follow me on Periscope. I'm Mindful Media Mom. You can follow me on Twitter, Mindful Media Mom. You can follow me on Blab, Mindful Media Mom. Anywhere you look, you'll find Mindful Media Mom, because you know what? We need mindfulness in our media, and we need love in our day-to-day life.
You know, I wish you would get more active, get more involved or something like that. Gee, it's like, wow, holy mackerel. But the thing, like what you said, we can all, no matter what we do, it's good. If we just do something, anything.
Right? Everything we do is a ripple effect.
Yeah.
Everything we do has a ripple effect. We have, Joey and I have coming up March 21st through the 31st, we are doing a challenge to help the homeless. So that will be on Facebook also. And beautiful Terry Miller is going to join us with that challenge. And I invite all of you, yes, I invite all of you to, come to our show tonight, Joey Giggles on Blog Talk Radio. I am Miss Positivity. He calls me Miss Positivity. And because, I'm always trying to share what's going on in the world, and let's all have a good news nation, right? Let's have a good news nation.
And Len does a show every Tuesday and Thursday. He does
awesome.
Len, so you guys need to hook up. You have to get on his show as a guest.
Len, what's your show?
Well, it's just called Lunch with Len.
Oh, that's great.
It's mostly marketing, but occasionally we wander off into other areas. And then
that's beautiful.
I do a video every morning. Coffee with Len every morning goes up around 7 o'clock Pacific time. It's a couple minutes long, but it's always mindset positive. It's the thought for the day.
Awesome. Well, I'd love to have you on our show, Global Peace Going Viral. And then I'd also love to be a guest on yours sometime.
Great. Super.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get together. Make sure you message me on Facebook and we'll.
I will hook up with you. I will definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that would be fun. I'd love that. I am a vibrational marketer, so I utilize a lot of my marketing has been based on that feel good vibration.
Mhm.
And yeah, so that's what I teach people about marketing also, and how to use social media for a greater good.
Cool.
Because marketing is really just sharing.
Right.
That's all it really is sharing. And, the easier and the more comfortable you get sharing, the less you feel that it's even marketing.
Right. Exactly. Well, Karen, this has been just fantastic. It's been just an amazingly good feeling show. You sent out that whole aura of just goodness and feeling goodness and loveness and all those kind of cool things like that. It's just such a joy having you on, and I can't wait to have you back on again on the 28th when you kick off the Global Peace Week. That's gonna
we'll have lots of fun things to talk about then too. So many great things are happening. I have so much to share. I'm kind of keeping things under wraps right now, but we are going to do another Global Peace Week in honor of Earth Day. So April 18th to the 22nd, we will be doing another Global Peace Week, and we will be pushing every month up until September, when we will have a Global Peace Month in honor of International Day of Peace, where you'll be able to go to any channel and hear about peace, love, and joy for a whole month. So
cool.
Keep that in your visions, hold space with us, keep believing, you guys, keep doing what you're doing in your corner of the world. You matter. You make a huge difference. Everything you do matters. So don't think that little things don't matter, because they make a huge difference. And what I've always said to the children, if everyone does a little, right? If every one of us does a little, we'll accomplish a whole lot.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Karen. And before I leave, I just want to mention that Monday I'm having Terry's going to be on my show on Monday morning. So
Beautiful.
Along with Debbie Garcia, and I'm going to let him close it off because he's got something to announce as well. And then tonight I'll be on your show tonight. I will put out the newsletter today, a blog today with all your information in it. So make sure I get all your information, and I'll put that all out there. And then we're just going to follow you as far as we can possibly follow you, because I think what you're doing is just the most incredible thing I've ever heard in my life. It's so cool what you're doing. So Len has a show tomorrow, and he's going to just talk about that just a little bit.
Well, Chris Schaus just put it up there. I have a Saturday morning show called Dream with Len, and it's only into its fourth week right now, but it started off with law of attraction and building your dream and your dream life, and etc. Tomorrow we're doing a slight detour. Tomorrow we've got Jana Zabo, and we're going to do aromatherapy. It's a little detour away from law of attraction, but then we'll be back, and that's where you belong. We need to get you onto that show, because really where I'm going, and my audience doesn't know where I'm going yet, but where I'm going is into all these areas of the consciousness of our planet, and how we can shift and how we can tap into these energies that very few people even know exist.
Right.
They're there. And we've been taught over the years that this stuff isn't real, but it is. It's real. And collectively, we can shift the consciousness of this planet. We can do it.
Yay! You got me. I'll be right there with you. I believe with all my heart and soul. See, that's what I say. I think that people start to see the law of attraction working, like they manifest their car, they manifest their soulmate, or they manifest their house or whatever. And then they realize, wow, this stuff really works. And then they start to realize that there's more consciousness, that that when they realize that we can change the planet with our consciousness.
We can change the planet. We can change the universe.
Yeah. The whole universe, exactly. And the universe is all in us. And there's nothing that isn't part of everything. and it's all available to all of us. It's like they think there's a selected few, but there isn't. We're all part of this experience, this human experience. And
well, it's been beat out of us. It's been beat out of us. We have to find it and put it back in.
Yes, absolutely. So I got to go train puppies, guys. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Thanks, Karen. And what Terry's going to be on your show on Monday night as well. She said
On the Blab. Okay, awesome.
Yep,
Yep,
awesome.
that's my energy show on the Blab with Sweta. We do an energy show weekly on Mondays.
That's
so
what
yeah, I'll give you that link and I'll share that for when you do your blog. Thanks so much, you guys.
Thanks, Karen. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.